Welcome into IN Agriculture. I'm Brityne Rucker. This week we are celebrating FFA as we look ahead to Give FFA Day on Thursday. We start with stories inside the ag classroom, but with a shortage of ag teachers, those hands-on lessons could be at risk. Ahead of this Give FFA Day, I went out to Fairfield High School in Langdon to show you why they matter.
Pull that chicken tender off and cut the breast in half. Yes.
In an agriculture classroom at Fairfield High School, today's lesson starts with a whole chicken and a knife. It's part of learning how food moves from farm to table. But teachers say the lesson goes deeper than that.
The trades are very valuable as people age. We really focus on career readiness here. We work with the Hutchinson Career and Technical Academy to work with students so we can have a trade that they can come out of high school with and have a certification.
Since 2020, Kansas has added 46 ag programs, a 5% increase in the state. But schools are struggling to hire and retain agriculture educators, a shortage driven by long hours and lower pay compared to industry jobs.
I think the challenging part is, right now I may be teaching animal science, and in a few hours I'm going to teach some wood shop. We might have some horticulture, some welding, ag business. When you go to school to be a math teacher, you just teach math all day. So this is very taking the core classes and applying it. So I think that's why it's challenging for people, is because it's so big and so diverse. See the valve? Yep, it's the heart.
Folk says confidence building is a major part of ag education, especially for students who may not thrive in a traditional classroom setting.
I originally was very shy. I was the kid that would cry at the spelling bee. And now I can get up and go to the competition that I'm going to tomorrow and say a 6-minute speech in front of a bunch of people.
In the small area that we live in, we're 435.5 square mile school district, students don't actually leave and go see what's available, and so that can be challenging. So if we can take them out and navigate and apply the skills we learn in the classroom every day, I think that's really impactful, that they can click the light bulb and say, oh, this is real.
In Fairfield, Brityne Rucker, 12 News.
Meanwhile, FFA advisors at Wichita Southeast High School are doing more than just raising livestock. They're building a workforce. At Wichita Southeast High, students are earning certifications, building confidence, and in some cases, skipping student loan debt altogether. I show you how FFA is helping students go straight from the classroom to the job site.
That sound? It's not a farm. It's an inner city FFA program.
The donkey's been here for about 5 years. He's kind of become an unofficial mascot of the school.
The animals may grab attention, but what's happening here goes far beyond the barn.
Most of our students aren't ever around animals other than maybe dogs, cats, reptiles. So this way they get to actually see what we're talking about when we're talking about some of the animals in class. Don't forget that part.
For many students, this is their first look at where food actually comes from.
When I first started, a lot of kids, I'd be like, where did your hamburger come from? McDonald's. Okay, but where did McDonald's get your hamburger? Yeah, you're deciding if it's food safety or food quality. Okay.
In that conversation, it opens doors, not just to agriculture, but to opportunity.
They're learning leadership, they're learning responsibility, public speaking. So there's lots of aspects that every employer in the city needs their employees to have. Okay, did you get your bookwork done from the other day? Yeah. Where's it at?
And in a world where college debt can follow students for decades, FFA is showing another path.
We have a lot of different opportunities for students to get certifications here so that they can go on out into the field and put those to work. We have kids that are going into trade schools. We have kids that want to go into automotive, into welding.
I thought that I wanted to be a doctor and I was going to do all of these things, but being an FFA, it gave me so many opportunities. Like, I can go to a technical school next year and get my welding degree, and I can mobile weld immediately after. So it gave me so many new opportunities and perspectives on what I can do.
That's butterscotch.
Butterscotch?
No waiting, no 4-year tuition bill, no massive student loan balance, just skills, certifications, and a job.
This is something that they love, they're passionate about, and they're developing those skills they need for careers down the road, and we're helping them get there.
From donkeys to degrees, this FFA chapter is building more than just projects. It's building futures. In Wichita, Brityne Rucker, 12 News.
Still to come on IN Agriculture, I talk with a foundation about what they do and where your money will go. Ahead of Give FFA Day.